Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's video is Finn the Human skin combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be combos for Finn the Human, which are never skin from Adventure Time, and the Adventure Time cosmetics can be found in the art shop under the Adventure Time tab, and the Finn the Human skin can be bought separately for 1,500 V-Bucks. I'm pretty sure all the skins are 1,500 V-Bucks separately, but either way you can also buy the Adventure Time bundle for 3,800 V-Bucks. If you ever would like to use my credit code for any cosmetics in the art shop, for example the Finn the Human skin, my credit code is SPEECH or Speech. If you do decide to use it, feel free to let me know, so thank you personally. Finn the Human is part of the Adventure Time set introduced in this season. It has two different shading styles like all the Adventure Time skins do, which are flat and gradient. I like to use flat, but you can use gradient if you'd like to. First combo is backbling, and this backbling works nicely with all the Adventure Time skins, which is the Adventure Pack, part of the Quest Friends set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2's Back Pass. I'm using the default style. Pickaxe is Trunks' sword, part of the Dragon Ball set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 3 in Trunks. Sword works perfectly as a backbling and pickaxe combo. For example, if you don't have the Adventure Pack, you can use the Trunks sword as a backbling as well. Glider for all combos for me is Meezeek's Manifest, part of the Mr. Meezeek set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4, works nicely for the blue design. Some other gliders you can use are the Dracacorn, Babloon. With the Babloon, I'll probably use the second or third style, the Pixel Pilot Cerulean, and the Queen's Cloud Carriage. There's some of the other ones I would, or you could use quite nice. There are also other ones as well. Contrail is Snowfaller, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1, using it for the light blue, dark blue and white design. You can also use Snow Sparkle or even the Spectral Essence, or just any other glider that is, for example, light blue, dark blue, or white or black themed, or no contrail in general, because I know some players don't like to use contrails. First web wrap is Friends Forever, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6. A nice web wrap, works nicely for the white and the light blue design, also pretty cool as well. Once you shoot the weapon wrap, it lights up as well, which works nicely with the skin in general. Pretty sure this was a skin you could get from a code, but he also did sell it in the art shop at a later date, so I've managed to buy it in the art shop. But either way, let's move on to combo number 2 for Finn the Human now. Backbling is Frozen Series, Castle Peaks, part of the Polar Legends set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Pickaxe is the Epic Swords of Wonder, part of the Quest Friends set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2's Battle Pass, using a default style based on the dual wield swords. You can also use a Crew Series pickaxe, which is very similar to this, but single wield. Single hand, which is Epic Sword of Might if you have that one, if you don't want to use dual wield, or you can even use the Epic Sword of Floof as well. That'd work nicely. Let's move on to the second weapon wrap now, which is icy themed. Indigo Ice, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7, works nicely for the blue and silver design, or just mainly the icy theme in general. As you see here, goes nicely with this combo. If you don't have this breath wrap, you can also use Sub-Zero's Ice Burst, which is from this season's Back Pass. Basically, Sub-Zero's breath wrap would work nicely as well. Combo number 3 now. I thought I'd have a cartoon designed backbling, pickaxe and weapon wrap as well. The backbling is Ben Rodriguez, part of the Futurama set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 3, and is Bender's backbling. Pickaxe is Hammerhead Morty, part of the Rick C137 set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 7's Back Pass, and is Rick Sanchez's pickaxe. We can also use Mr. Meezeek's pickaxe and also Mecha Morty's pickaxe as well. The weapon wrap is from Family Guy, which is the rabbit ears, part of the Family Guy set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1's Back Pass, and it was Peter Griffin's weapon wrap from that season. Works nicely for the blue design and just the cartoon design in general of this combo. Let's move on to combo number 4 now. Backbling is Game Plan, part of the Space Explorers set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season X's Back Pass. I'm using the colour Cerulean for the black and light blue design, also a little bit of dark blue as well. Pickaxe is Epic Sword of Might, Crew Series pickaxe, part of the Quest Summer Ever set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 7, works nicely for the sword design and just the blue in general. And also backbling, you can switch this one up and use one for the Adventure Time, which is this one right here, BMO, which is Princess Bubblegum's backbling, but you have to buy it separately, as you see here, for 600 V-Bucks. That's why I don't have it. So I thought it was in the bundle, but obviously it's not. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now. Fullest combo, which is Slurp Series, Ripley, part of the Slurp Squad set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1's Back Pass. Use it for the light blue, dark blue and black design, and it's Ripley's weapon wrap from that season. Let's move on to combo number 5 now. I thought I'd cheat a little bit and I thought I would use Finn's backbling, which is Finn's backpack, part of the Adventure Time set in Chapter 6, Season 2. You can also change the shading. Since I'm using flat, that's what I went with. But if you do use gradient, I'll probably say use gradient shading. Pickaxe is the greenest onion, another Crew Series pickaxe, part of the Dirt Omakase set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1, sticking with the standard style for the green. Let's move on to the weapon wrap for this combo, which is light green and dark green. Bubbly, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1, can be bought in the item shop. As you see here, has a nice animation pattern, basically bubbles bubbling through the weapon wrap, which is pretty cool. Let's move on to combo number 6 for Finn the Human. Now, backbling is fiery themed for reference because Finn the Human has a connection to fire, particularly through the Flame Princess and the Fire Kingdom. I also used a weapon wrap that's fiery themed, and this backbling fire starter, part of the Renegade Flame set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 3, but you can use any fiery themed backbling would work nicely. Pickaxe, I thought I'd use the Epic Blade of Floof, part of the Mighty Questy set, introduced in Chapter Fortnite Remix. Now I think it's Chapter 2 Remix, it's basically this is part of the Battle Pass, works nicely for the sword design, but you can also use a fiery themed pickaxe, for example the Soulfire Chains, Scorpion's dual wield katana, flame pickaxes, they work nicely as well. As I did mention, the weapon wrap is fiery themed, which is Skull Fire, Marvel Series weapon wrap, part of the Ghost Rider set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 4. Can also use Scorpion's one, which you got from watching Twitch for, I think it was half an hour for this one, for watching people have had eligible drops, and at the time it was like active. So you also managed to get the Katana Fan Swipe and also the Raiden Lightning Bolt, which is basically up to 1 hour 30 you have to watch. I'm pretty sure this is the first one you got, but either way, works nicely for the fiery design. If you don't have this one, use any other fiery themed weapon wraps. As I did mention, is a reference to Finn the Human having connections to fire, particularly through the Flame Princess and the Fire Kingdom. Let's move on to combo number 7 now. And this backbling is a reference to one of the episodes, which is the Enchiridion, which is from Chapter or Season 1, Episode 5. The Enchiridion is the name of the episode. Basically, this backbling, and never one of the actual book backblings I'm using, is basically a reference to the Enchiridion, and just works nicely. The book of Cagliostro, I think that's how I say it. Marvel Series backbling, part of the Doctor Strange set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 2's Battle Pass. Pickaxe is Sokka's Space Sword, part of the Avatar set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 2, works nicely for the sword design. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo, which is from the same season that the actual Avatar event pass was around, but this is from the Bat Pass. Water Tribe Colours, part of the Avatar set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 2's Bat Pass, works nicely for the colour scheme, and also works nicely just in general with this combo. Let's move on to the next combo now, combo number 8. Backbling for this combo is the Bestiary Chest, part of the Kindred Spirit set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 1's Battle Pass, I'm pretty sure, and we're using the Bestiary Chest, but you can also use the Bestiary Chest Midnight, both work nicely. Obviously, it basically has a little bit of gems, which works nice. I'll probably say stick with the standard for like the blue gems, as you can see right here, but either way, both the styles will work nicely for the Bestiary Chest. Pickaxe is Scarlet, part of the Adventure Time set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 2, which I'm cheating once again, and this is Finn the Human's pickaxe. But you can use any of a sword-themed pickaxe, would work nicely. Like one, for example, like a cartoony one, you could use, obviously, for example, like Trunks' one, anything like that would work nicely. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo, which is Slurpmatic, part of the Growling Grizz set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4's Battle Pass, using this for the light blue, white design, and also a little bit of silver, a little bit of yellow as well. Works nicely for obviously the colour of the pickaxe, like the gold. Let's move on to combo number 9 for Finn the Human now. Backbling is Goodie Bag, part of the Sweet Tooth set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 4's Battle Pass. Goes perfectly with the pickaxe we're using, which is Peppermint Axe, part of the Adventure Time set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 2. I'm going to stick with the shading flat. And this pickaxe is Princess Bubblegum's pickaxe, and if you do buy the bundle, you get it included. So I thought I'd use it as a reference. And the weapon wrap is also to go as a reference to Princess Bubblegum, which is Frosted, part of the B-Day Bunch set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. Works nicely, basically it's like a frosted cake. There is an actual weapon wrap that's like basically does look like actual bubblegum. If you do have that one, that would work nicely as well. Let's move on to the final combo for Finn the Human now. As I did mention in the combo, the Book of Cagliostro, this is the Everbook Backbling, which is the Book of Spells Volume 3, part of the Oak Witch Academy set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6. I'm using a default style, but this is also a reference to the Enchiridion episode, which is Season 1, Episode 5, the Enchiridion, and just works nicely in general for the reference. Pickaxe is a legendary blade of insight, but the quest update is set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1, once again using the sword design. Let's move on to the final weapon round now. Wasn't sure what to use, I thought I'd use Flow Bones, but the Skull Squad set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1's back passage, was part of the Season 1 OG pass and works nicely for the white and the blue design. Can also use the fingerprint or anything like light. Could be like white and blue, for example, would work nicely, so I thought I'd go with the Flowed Bones. That's all the Thin Human skin combos done. I'll definitely be making sure to get combos done for Princess Bubblegum and also Marceline as well, fitness I set, but either I'll be getting combos done for both of those as well. If you ever do have any other Fortnite related videos, for example skin, backbling, pickaxe, glider / umbrella, contrail or weapon or anything other Fortnite related, always feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Always down to give something new a go. But anyways, that's pretty decent.